Well, good Monday morning, South Central and Alaska. We're talking about some fresh snow that has been occurring through the weekend, and that is bringing our official snowfall total for the month of March already approaching a foot across the Anchorage Bowl and a large portion of South Central. Giving you a live look outside, we continue to hold on to some of that light snow across the region. As that begins to taper off, we will see some sunshine in the forecast that will carry us throughout the afternoon hours. We are going to catch some dry time throughout the remainder of our Monday. However, into the evening hours, overnight on into our Tuesday, we will be watching some additional snow building back in across South Central. Going ahead and giving you a look at what we are expecting to see across the state as we pull up these graphics. If just give me a split second as we pull this up for you to give you an idea of what we are expecting to see across a large portion of the state here over the next couple of days. But as far as what we are expected to see in terms of today, yes, we're going to continue to hold on to that chance for some snow showers. Of course, again, that continues to taper off. You can see officially for the season, we've seen 43.2 inches of snow accumulation. Now, this adds on to what we've seen so far for the month of March, which is already sitting at just under 12 inches of snow accumulation. Now, this is the most snow for Anchorage since late October. We have to go back towards the latter portion of October, the last 4 to 5 days, before we really began to see some of that snow accumulation for the month of October. And this is also the most snow on the ground since January 17th. Not only are we seeing nearly 3 times as much snow last year through this same time period, but for the month of March, we've already closing in at roughly 12 inches of snow accumulation. That's nearly 3 times the amount that we saw for the month of for the winter months. So for the autumn months, we saw 26.8 inches of snow accumulation in Anchorage. Winter was the lowest snowfall total that we've recorded on record. But notice, since then, we have seen well above average precipitation, considering where we were sitting at for the winter months. We're already closing in on a foot of snow, and more is expected through the overnight hours into your Tuesday. And when we're looking at the spring years that tend to bring more snow, we have, looking at the record keeping, we have 12 years through the history where we've seen more snow during the spring months than we saw during the winter time. Of course, that was this year. We saw one back in 2015, 2016, when we saw nearly 3 inches more from the winter time period. But check out 2001 to 2002. We only saw 25.2 inches of snow accumulation for the winter, while spring brought in 30.3 inches. So yes, we still see a decent shot of some snow in the springtime months. Of course, our amounts tend to greatly decrease during the springtime, but we do have that potential that we'll still hold on to that snowfall. For the season, we're sitting at 43.2 inches for Anchorage, which is still roughly about 25 inches below average. Fairbanks sitting fairly seasonal totals, where you're sitting at just over 59 inches of snowfall for the season. Juneau, not good in the snowfall department. You're sitting at roughly 40-inch snowfall deficit. There is some snow in the forecast today and over the next couple of days, although it will be more in the way of a rain snow mix for a large portion of southeast. So we're still holding on to that chance for some snow today. Notice out towards the eastern Aleutians, the Alaska Peninsula. This is what we're going to be watching building north into the evening hours. We're already going to see some rain snow out towards Kodiak, and then as that builds inland, as we welcome in the overnight hours, we'll see that snow pushing into South Central. We do have that winter weather advisory that was out towards Yakutat that was allowed to expire, but we're also seeing a high wind watch out towards Prince of Wales. That is for Tuesday night into Wednesday, where we could see up to 60-mile-per-hour winds. Now, that winter weather advisory that just expired for Yakutat, that's where we could see 3 to 5 inches of snowfall, and then those gusts up to 60 miles per hour. Those begin Tuesday night into Wednesday, and again, that is for Prince of Wales Island. Still expecting to see breezy conditions across a large portion of southeast as this frontal system builds into the Gulf of Alaska. So we're going to stay largely on the dry side today, outside of some of those light snow showers that continue to taper off. Check out this evening. There's that snow pushing along the coastal regions of the Kenai out towards Prince William Sound. You can see that remains with us through the overnight hours. Where are we going to see the heaviest snowfall? Prince William Sound is going to hold on to some of that heavier snowfall, really western Prince William Sound, the Chugach Range, Turnagain Pass, where we could see several inches of accumulation, and then southern parts of the Kenai, as well as the Susitna Valley, which could pick up several inches of snow accumulation. Anchorage, western parts of the Kenai, and southern parts of the Matsu Valley, may see about 1 to 2 inches of snow accumulation from today on into Wednesday, with some locally heavier amounts to be expected, like we tend to see with some of these storms that push through the region. So here's that snow total forecast over the next couple of days. You can see, again, heaviest snowfall western Prince William Sound, southern parts of the Kenai, and areas west of the Parks Highway, which will see several inches of snow accumulation. Anchorage could still see 1 to 2 inches with some locally heavier amounts. Think out towards East Anchorage, the higher elevations of the hilltops. Hilltop, this is where we could see or Hillside, this is where we could see the potential for a couple of inches accumulation compared to what the rest of the Anchorage Bowl will see. So we're not done with the snow yet. We still have that potential over the next couple of days. Sunshine breaks stay with us for your Monday. We'll see those temperatures warming into the mid to upper 20s today. So staying on the cooler side, even colder into the interior, where highs today will likely stay in the single digits and teens for many areas. But notice here over the next couple of days, we're going to see that colder air slowly being eroded away by warmer conditions. So the last few days of winter will feel like winter across a good portion of the state. Spring officially begins Thursday, and you can see that surge of warmth spreading into the interior parts of the slope. This is where we're going to continue to hold on to that above average warmth, while western Alaska, the northwest Arctic borough, likely will continue to see those temperatures remaining in the teens and the 20s. So for Fairbanks, chilly conditions the next couple of days, watching some snow showers into your Tuesday. A chance for flurries for Fairbanks and surrounding locations. As you head out towards Delta Junction, areas nestled up against the Alaska range, we could see up to about an inch of snow accumulation from Tuesday into Wednesday. So we'll be watching for that, and then there's that warm weather arriving as we officially welcome in spring, with a stretch of highs staying in the mid-20s. Meanwhile, across Anchorage, cooler weather the next couple of days. That chance for snow stays with us into Wednesday. Spring officially begins Thursday, and you can see those temperatures staying in the lower 40s. We're likely going to continue to see this stretch of warmth carrying us into next week as well, although active weather will remain with us across the Gulf of Alaska. We're talking about even more rain and winds expected out towards southeast by week's end. Giving you another live look outside. You can see again those light snow showers as they taper off. Some sunshine will return into the afternoon. Be prepared for cooler conditions, and of course, take it easy on those roads. They could be slick at times. We'll have more on this 7-day forecast and the upcoming weather pattern coming up in the noon, the 4 p.m., as well as in the evening newscast. For now, make sure you have a great Monday.